What's up, guys, and welcome back to Adventure Hub. I'm Sam,
And I'm Imogen.
and behind the camera is
Joshua!
Today's video is going to be about something that's really, really, really important for young people, and that's all about how to behave and prepare for school.
Yes, that is what it's about.
So obviously myself and Imogen, we've gone through the education system. Now we work in a school, so we understand quite deeply what is required and what is needed.
I'm seeing it from both sides as well, people
Absolutely.
and staff.
So
And I worked at 2 youth clubs, so I know as well.
Yeah, you're a volunteer worker, aren't you, Josh? So you've got a bit of an idea.
Mm.
Let's start off. So, what you should bring to school
And what you shouldn't bring to
and what you
school.
shouldn't bring to school. I think big ticks, big green ticks, pencil case. What would you have in the pencil case?
Definitely pencil,
Pen,
maybe a spare in case it runs out, and a rubber.
sharpener.
Yeah, and maybe a ruler if you do maths lessons.
Yeah.
And then I think as you get older, you'll do the further math stuff, so you'll need like protractor and things like that. But I think that's probably when you're in secondary school.
Yes. You'll also need quite a key one, bottle of water.
Yes, definitely a bottle of water. And I'm sure that in and around the schools there's plenty of taps or water fountains to keep filling it up, so you'll have fresh water available throughout the day. But turn up with a full bottle of water, try and get it down you, keep filling it up, stay hydrated.
Really good for the mind. And if you don't have water or you're not hydrated, you might get headaches.
Yes.
And when you've got them headaches, you're not going to want to learn or concentrate in class. So it's really important to keep hydrated. Pack up.
Yes, so those of you who don't have school dinners will take a pack up. And someone at home might make you this, you might make it yourself, you might make it with a guardian. But as long as there's enough food in there to keep you sustained for the day. Like Sam was saying, without water you can get headaches, feel really tired. Same with food. So it's good to keep up your metabolism and make sure you've got food for the brain for the full day.
Absolutely, there are a few of the key bits. Uniform, before I move on, uniform. Make sure you got the correct uniform on.
Do you have PE today? Bring your PE kit.
Do you have cooking today?
Bring your cooking stuff.
And so on and so forth. So just always look out for notifications from the school, from the teachers, and write down what is needed. Maybe have a planner. I had a planner when I was back at school.
I did as well, and Mum had to sign it every night.
Yes.
And the amount of time, Sam, that I forget to tell Mum I've got food tech the next day.
Oh no.
And I had to get the ingredients at 10 PM from Tesco. So if you have food tech, let your family know in advance so you've got a bit more time to buy the ingredients.
As we've got experience of not giving time.
Yes, that's a big X. Yes. But the tick is being prepared.
Next, travelling to school. So this might vary whether you're in primary school, secondary school. If you're in primary school, I would have thought you'd probably have a guardian taking you, unless it's round the corner or local where you can maybe walk or cycle. I would assume you've got a parent. Secondary school, however, you're growing up.
Yeah, more independent.
Yep, the school could be further away. So there might be different ways of travelling. So you might get a bus.
Yeah.
That's how I got to school, the bus. So it's really important to check the bus times.
Yes.
Make sure your scheduling is all correct, so you get up in good time for school. You're ready. You changed. You had your breakfast. And you're going to be ready for the bus. So it's all about timings.
You got your bus pass
as
well.
Pass, of course. Bus pass.
With my school, we went on a Pullman that was hired for the school, so it picked us up at a specific place. So again, you've got to make sure that you're all meeting there. It's that particular bus, you're getting on the right one.
Absolutely.
Because they all have different letters and names, so just to know in advance where you're going and what you're doing. And also, for me, it was a big reminder to let people know if I was off sick, so that people weren't waiting and worrying.
Yes, I like
because sometimes the bus would wait for you
in
that part.
So if you didn't let them know, then the rest of the kids could be late.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So my mum would phone someone else's mum, but we obviously have smartphones now. I didn't have iPhones when I was in primary school or secondary school.
That's the thing, isn't it? Technology's advanced quite a lot since we were at school, so there's a lot more.
So more accessible now, isn't it?
Absolutely.
To let people know. So I would just say keep people in the loop. And if you're running late and your guardian has to bring you, again, let your friends know who you usually travel with, because they might be waiting on the bus.
Absolutely.
And they might be worried.
Perfect. What else needs to be in? Obviously, everything in your rucksack. So in your rucksack will be your pencil case, everything we discussed earlier on.
I'd say make sure you're wearing the correct uniform. So, for example, we had to wear ties and they had to be long enough, like done properly. Make sure you're wearing the correct shoes and things like that for the weather. Put a coat on if it's going to be really cold, because otherwise you're going to be out at playtime. Might be raining. If you don't have a coat, you'll be very miserable.
Not fun at all. Lessons, etiquette in lessons.
Big one.
Really important one. You must always, always, always listen to
the teacher and the teaching assistants.
Now, it's really important you do this. They're there to ensure you get the best education possible. Sorry, Josh, you just lowered the camera there. The best education possible, and also making school as fun as possible. So, I know education can sometimes be a bit, I don't want to go to school. However, they'll try and make it as fun as possible. And it's really important for your future that you have a good education.
Absolutely.
What sort of things in class should you do?
In class, I would say not talking to your peers unless you are told to. There was a group situation. If someone is trying to distract you, I know it can be really easy to get into that conversation. I was so chatty at school. However, it's really important to just put that to the side and just say, I can't talk at the moment. And you can talk to them after. The likelihood is you've only got 40 minutes left of science. Just wait and chat at playtime.
Absolutely. Not interrupting, putting your hand up.
Mm.
So if you want the teacher's attention, if they've asked a question, put your hand up. Or they might have a different process in your school. So whatever they say, to make sure you do that. Massive one. This is a big, don't swing on your chair.
Never swing on your chair.
I used to do that at school.
The horror stories you hear are actually true.
Some of them are true, and it's not fun. So swing on your chair is very dangerous, so make sure you keep your chair planted on 4 legs.
Yes, absolutely. I would say also just being mindful of the instructions from the teacher. So if they are asking you to get up and do a group task, or they are asking you to get your pencils out and do some drawing, just listen, be engaged, because they don't want to be talking to a brick wall.
Absolutely.
It's not fun, is it?
It's not fun. It's not fun at all. What else could you say about?
Lower.
Get lower. What else have we got to? So we've got classroom etiquette, we've got what to pack in your bag, we've got transport, how to get to school, we've got respect for your teachers.
What about behaviour on the playground?
Perfect. As lunchtime, people can get quite giddy.
Yes, and it can be really busy as well. Sometimes the playgrounds are absolutely packed with all the kids. I remember at my school, even if it was a little bit raining, we'd still have to go outside.
Oh.
So everyone would be out all together.
Wow.
And I think it's really important to acknowledge that there's all sorts of other people around you with all different sort of needs as well.
Absolutely. And that's okay. People have different needs and people have different requirements, and it's a really hard job for the teachers as well, because you can imagine all these kids playing around, running around, and there won't be as many staff as there is kids, so they've got to keep their eyes everywhere. So it's really important to obviously listen to their rules. If they blow the whistle, maybe if something happened, to listen, to pay attention, but always just
being kind, isn't it? And respectful to all your peers, and nobody wants to be pushing each other around outside. No one wants to worry about going out at playtime. It wants to be a really exciting thing to look forward to. Best part of my days, those were. Best part of the school day. And, for example, if someone isn't wanting to play football with you, don't kick it at them. Just be respectful of what people want to do, and just giving people space if they don't need it. But also just having loads of fun. These are honestly the best days of your lives. They are. And
you might not think it when you're at school, but
no, you definitely don't think it when you're at
school.
When
you grow up, you do understand that school is really fun.
Yeah.
You get your friends, you see your friends all the time, you get your weekends off, your holidays off, so it's really, really cool.
Take me back.
I know, right?
I know.
Last thing I think, going home at the end of the day, this is more for primary school. So a guardian will tend to pick you up. I think it's really important not to go home with anyone that claims to maybe be a relative that you don't know. it's really important you don't do this. You should always go home with someone familiar, or if someone's rang ahead, maybe a guardian, a parent, a mum or dad, saying, "Oh, so and so's going to be picking up tonight," just
Could
to
be a
make you aware.
babysitter,
Yeah,
big
just to make you
sister.
exactly.
Yeah.
To the school away, just for your safety. Josh,
I thought having a family code.
family code. That's a great idea.
That is a
Come on,
great
come on the
idea.
camera, Josh.
Yeah.
Chat a little bit about it. That's a great idea.
So of course, as I'm a wellbeing worker and I'm a youth support worker at Odin Grove and Dodgepot. So basically, what we do is random someone turn up, we ask for a family code. Where we'll draw their family and ask them for a code. And they will draw the person and tell them the code. So yeah, it's always just have a family code or a friend code or anything.
That's such a great idea.
Absolutely.
That's a great idea. There is apps on phones and stuff now where you can track, like what's it called, Live 360. So different apps, or Find My iPhone, where you can track individuals. So maybe if you've got a phone that you keep obviously away at school, but you have at the end of the day, you can have a circle of people who will be picking you up, and you can track them. And if you see someone unfamiliar claiming that to come to pick you up, you actually check the app and you see, well, actually, the people who usually pick up aren't anywhere near.
That's a good point. And any worries, always just go to
To
the
the
teacher.
teacher.
And especially in primary schools, the teacher won't let you out their sight before.
Absolutely, they're there to keep you safe.
Yeah, and any schools with children with additional needs, there's usually a bit more staff.
Yeah.
So people will be taken to vehicles or things like that. So always ask if you want to be with a TA or with a teacher. People will be more than happy to help if that makes you feel a little bit safer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
we've covered quite a lot there, Sam.
I think we have.
Yeah.
There is one more thing, and it's a very important thing.
Go
it
on.
happens after the school day. Homework.
Oh, he said the H word.
It's dreaded H word.
Oh.
However, it's very important.
It is really important, and actually, I did do all my homework.
Are you sure?
Most of the time.
So obviously, education at school is very important.
Yes.
However, it's really important to just educate yourself outside of school hours, and the homework that you are given is part of that education plan.
Yeah.
Let's say that the teacher gives.
And they don't just give it to you to be mean.
To be mean.
They give it to you because imagine you only get 3 hours of English a week, really, for example. So there's got to be more to learn than that. So it is really important to go and do that. I think also some of it can just be quite a lot of reading and writing, and it can feel quite boring, but it's so important to get you learning all this information, isn't it?
Massive, absolutely massive.
And you can always ask for help. Sometimes people who are a bit older in your school might be able to help you. They do tutors and things like that. I used to ask my older brother. So maybe there's a family member that you could ask to help. Don't ever sit there thinking, I'm stressing and worrying and I can't do it. You can always ask and go back to the teaching assistant or the teacher the next day.
Absolutely.
There's no question that is too stupid about homework.
I think we've covered most of everything about school. However, if there is any questions you want to ask, leave it in the comments because we'll answer, won't we?
We absolutely will. Or there's adventure.hub@gmail.co.uk.
Outlook.com.
We've got somebody who knows the email.
I know. I've done my homework.
Honestly. But thanks for watching, guys. It's been Sam.
And Imogen.
And behind the camera,
Joshua.
thanks